When you think of Sony, you probably think of the PlayStation, premium TVs or headphones. When you think of Honda, it's reliability, engineering, and everyday practicality. So when these two giants decided to team up to build a car, the world paid attention. The result? The AFEELA One, a sleek, intelligent EV that's not just about performance or luxury, it's about redefining what a car can be. The name AFEELA comes from the word feel, because that's what this car is all about, creating an emotional connection between driver, machine, and environment. But let's be honest, when you first see the AFEELA One, it doesn't scream emotion. It's minimalist, almost too clean. It looks like it came straight out of a sci-fi movie, smooth surfaces, no sharp lines, and that signature light bar stretching across the front with a digital display that can actually show messages and icons. When I first saw it in person, it felt surreal, like meeting the future of mobility. It's not trying to compete head-on with a Tesla Model S or a Lucid Air. Instead, AFEELA is showing us what happens when tech companies start building cars like they build gadgets, with data, connectivity, and user experience at the center of everything. This isn't just a car, it's a device you drive, and that might be the most exciting or terrifying thing about it. The 2025 AFEELA One doesn't follow traditional automotive design cues. There's no aggressive front fascia or oversized grille. Instead, the design language screams calm sophistication. The body lines are fluid, the proportions balanced, and everything seems to exist for a purpose. The drag coefficient is remarkably low, helping with efficiency, but also giving it that spaceship-like vibe. At the front, that illuminated bar is more than a design gimmick. It's an interactive communication tool. It can display icons or animations to pedestrians, like a digital wave or safety signal. The headlights are thin, almost disappearing into the design, and the logo itself is subtle, almost hidden. The side profile continues the theme of smoothness. No visible handles, minimal seams, and massive 21-inch wheels that look like they were designed by an AI around the back. The continuous light strip returns, echoing the front for symmetry. It's the kind of design that looks simple at first, but the more you stare, the more you realize how precise every millimeter is. To me, the AFEELA One feels like what the Apple car would look like if Apple ever built one. Understated, high-tech, and obsessively clean. It's not a car designed to flex wealth. It's designed to flex intelligence. Step inside and the AFEELA One doesn't just invite you in, it absorbs you into its digital ecosystem. The first thing that hits you is the dashboard, a massive panoramic display stretching almost wall to wall, blending instrument cluster, infotainment, and entertainment into one continuous screen. This is where Sony's influence shines. The interface looks and feels more like a next-gen PlayStation UI than a traditional car dashboard. Everything is responsive, intuitive, and beautifully animated. Gesture control, voice input, and even facial recognition are built in. Your profile loads automatically as you approach, adjusting seat position, lighting, and music. The materials are modern and sustainable, soft-touch fabrics, aluminum trims, and minimal buttons. It feels more like a lounge than a cockpit. The seats are sculpted and plush, designed for long journeys, with built-in sensors that monitor posture and fatigue. And then there's the sound system. Of course, Sony didn't hold back. It's equipped with 360 reality audio, transforming the cabin into an immersive sound bubble. Watching a movie, gaming, or even a video call feels cinematic. It's not just a car interior. It's a digital environment. AFEELA isn't trying to imitate Tesla. It's creating something new. This is the first car that genuinely feels designed by tech engineers and car designers together. AFEELA One takes the idea of connected car to another level. The car runs on Qualcomm's Snapdragon Digital Chassis, enabling high-speed data processing for AI, entertainment, and autonomous driving. It's always online, always learning, and always updating, just like your smartphone. The infotainment system integrates deeply with the PlayStation ecosystem. You can stream games, watch PS5 content, or even pair a controller to play while parked or charging. It's wild. But beyond fun, AFEELA's tech is built for safety and intelligence. There are 45 sensors across the body, including cameras, radar, ultrasonic sensors, and even LiDAR. These feed data into an AI that constantly reads the environment, adjusting driving behavior, predicting hazards, and optimizing comfort. It's autonomous ready, with Level 3 self-driving capabilities at launch and Level 4 on the horizon. Another cool feature, digital avatars. Instead of a generic assistant voice, you can pick or design your own AI personality. Want your car to talk like your favorite actor? Or your PlayStation character? Sony's got you covered. It's weird but oddly charming. This tech-first approach makes the AFEELA one feel alive, like a rolling piece of futuristic software. AFEELA hasn't released full performance specs yet, but here's what's expected based on prototypes. Dual motors producing around 480 horsepower, all-wheel drive, and a 0-100 km/h, 0-62 mph time of under 4.5 seconds. That's quick, especially for something designed to prioritize comfort and tech. Range is estimated at around 400 miles, 640 kilometers, thanks to an advanced lithium-ion battery pack developed with Honda's expertise in thermal management. Fast charging capability allows 1080% charge in about 25 minutes using a high-speed DC charger. But what matters more than numbers is feel. The AFEELA One delivers smooth, instant torque like most EVs, but Honda's chassis tuning adds something rare in this segment: balance. The suspension is adaptive, reading the road hundreds of times per second, adjusting damping for perfect comfort or precision. It's not a sports car, but it's far from dull. It feels like a grand tourer, graceful, confident, and effortless. There's a calmness to the drive, like it's encouraging you to relax and enjoy the experience rather than race to the next corner. AFEELA isn't about adrenaline, it's about serenity. AFEELA One aims to be one of the smartest cars on the road. It uses deep learning AI to recognize surroundings, understand driver behavior, and even predict preferences. Over time, it learns your routes, habits, and even mood, adjusting lighting or music accordingly. Its Level 3 autonomy means it can handle highway driving independently, including lane changes, braking, and acceleration, while keeping the driver alert for emergencies. When Level 4 updates roll out, the AFEELA One could become nearly self-sufficient in urban environments. But here's the twist: AFEELA doesn't just drive for you, it drives with you. The system communicates visually and audibly, explaining what it's doing and why. It builds trust through transparency, a major issue with autonomous systems today. The integration of Unreal Engine 5 from Epic Games adds a graphical interface unlike anything seen in cars before. The driving environment is rendered in real time on the dash display, creating a digital twin of the road ahead. It's part safety feature, part sci-fi fantasy. In essence, this isn't just a car with AI, it's a car that is AI. So where does AFEELA One fit in the electric vehicle landscape? It's not as sporty as the Porsche Taycan, not as opulent as a Lucid Air, and not as mainstream as a Tesla Model S. Instead, it carves its own lane, the intelligent luxury EV. Compared to Tesla, AFEELA feels more polished, more human-centric. Compared to Lucid, it's more approachable and less showy. And against legacy automakers like BMW or Mercedes, it's far more software-driven. The price is expected to start around $100,000, which sounds steep, but considering the tech and brand collaboration, it's justified. Sony brings the brains, Honda brings the body. Together, they've built something that feels like the beginning of a new category. AFEELA isn't trying to be the best EV, it's trying to redefine what an EV means. And honestly, that's a bold, refreshing move in a market crowded with copy-paste ideas. The 2025 AFEELA One may not outsell Teslas or outperform Porsches, but it doesn't need to. It represents a paradigm shift, a preview of an era where cars aren't just transport, but digital companions. Sony and Honda have done something truly different here. They've built a car that merges emotion and intelligence, performance and peace, hardware and software. The AFEELA One is proof that the next automotive revolution won't come from Detroit or Stuttgart. It'll come from Silicon Valley and Tokyo working together. As someone who's driven cars for years, I can honestly say, this feels new. It feels alive. And if this is where the car industry is headed, I'm all in.